G'day there everyone, congratulations, you found the Champ Dog, and today we're playing some more Dimir Control. So this is my latest iteration of the deck. You can see there's a few little changes. I've got rid of Maze Mine, replaced it with Frantic Inventory. So how do I feel about this? Mixed. Especially the first Frantic Inventory you cast always kind of sucks. I like it being at instant speed. I like that sometimes later in the game it's a 2-mana draw 3 or even draw 4. But unfortunately it's also vulnerable to Graveyard Hate, which there is a lot of in the format, thanks to good old rogues. So it's hit and miss. I'm not 100% sold on it, but I'm sticking with it for now to see how it goes. You can also see I've just lent into Shark Typhoon as my finisher. So Shark Typhoon is obviously a great card. In the mid game you can cycle it, make a creature draw a card. Later in the game you can just slap it down and get value on everything you cast. But it also has its limitations. I've had a couple of games where I really wished I had an Ashiok or an Ugin or just something that could impact the board immediately rather than needing a few turns to take over, and depending on what else you draw. I just finished up a game against Rogues where I wasn't sure if I should cycle it to make a creature or play it as an enchantment while my opponent was tapped out. Decided it was more likely they'd have removal for a creature, so I played the enchantment but then never drew a spell I could cast and ended up losing a very close game. So it does have its own limitations. I do like it, but I don't know if I should have something else in the sideboard, maybe like a Lochmere Serpent or an Ashiok or a Zareth-san, something of that nature. I'm still not entirely sold on the removal package. I think I need something a little more flexible to hit some Planeswalkers, like maybe a second or even third Murderous Rider. I've very rarely ended up casting Extinction Event, but there's been plenty of times when I wish I had access to it and didn't. I don't know. I like Dimir Control, but I think there's a lot of little things you really need to fine-tune, and I don't think this is there yet by any means. Still, Extinction Event can be really clunky sometimes. I'm thinking maybe I could cut this down to a 2-of and get some more cheap removal. Sideboard, I've got the 4 Skyclave Shades, which is mainly for the Rogue matchup, which is helpful, but I don't know that it's enough. I had a very close game against Rogues just now, so it does do a lot of work there. I don't know if I need some more graveyard interaction. I'm just not sure about a lot of things in this deck, but I am enjoying it. I'm getting better results with it than I did with my Big Red deck over the last couple of days. Since the season reset, I've lost every game I've played with Big Red, which has taken my win rate from 80% down to about 50%. So I've been jamming this. I've been doing better with it. So I just thought I'd give you guys a quick peek at my latest version of the deck before jumping into a game. But you've had a peek, so let's jump into a game. Alright, I'll take the play. This hand's not great, but it's okay. So I've been having no luck with Big Red since the season reset. I've lost like 5 games in a row. I think maybe even more. My win rate's gone from like 80% to probably below 50 at this point actually. Let's take a look. No, it doesn't want to show us. That's fine, we'll check later. So we'll lead on the Triumph. And Temple. So this is either green food or Gruul. So I want to start digging for some removal. Gruul it is. Yeah, I've been struggling with Gruul with Big Red since the season reset, and I couldn't tell you why. This has been such a good matchup for me. Otherwise. So the question here is, do I want to hold up Neutralize? Or Erebos' Intervention this while I can before a land gets dropped, but I think... Okay. Yes, they're just going to brush fire then my land attack with both, so I like having the Neutralize there. Slow them down a bit. We'll still take a little bit from this elemental, but that's fine. And they're coming to there. So would have been taking 6 there. I mean, I could have killed this last turn, in which case I'd still only be taking 3. But so I think I'm going to take this opportunity to kill off the elemental. The lag is back. Gain a life, and I've got frantic inventory held up for end step. The mammoth, okay. It's not particularly impactful this turn, but obviously next turn it can get in for 5. So I could cycle this to make a 3-3 if they attack without playing a land. Or I could just make a 1-1 and then fire off frantic infantry. Or double land. Okay, so I'm probably going to make a 1-1 here. Just to soak up this damage. And hope they don't have some kind of instant speed removal to get rid of it. You know, I guess we just drew Heartless Act, so... Yeah, so I'd actually rather kill this off. Because that stops them hitting a Great Henge. And I do not want them to cast a Great Henge. Sure. So do I slap this down now? Honestly feels a little bit premature. I just kick this guy back as a blocker, see what they do. So I'm happy to jump here. I've drawn a card off this guy already. Okay. So I have had a game where I resolved a Shark Typhoon, but my opponent resolved a Great Henge, and the Shark Typhoon just wasn't enough to get me there. It's a nice draw. Okay, getting a land. Gained that quite happily. I think now's the time to go for Shark Typhoon. Yes, not punished. Can I cast this yet? No. Don't have enough lands. Okay, so I'll play that as a tapped land, and next turn I have this held up. Which will also make me a 7/7 and draw me some cards. Sounds like a good deal. Nearly played the land first, which would have been a mistake. Ooh. Cool, so I don't know if that actually got through because my computer just lagged, but I almost played the land first, which would have been a mistake, because then I would have drawn one less card. Play this castle. So slapping down a Great Henge here still hurts us, and helps our opponent get back in the game. So we're really hoping they don't have one. It's up to a 5-5. Maybe they do have it. They could have just hardcast it. They didn't need to go through all this shenanigans. Yeah. That's a big hit, but it's fine. Okay, Brazen Borrower is nice. Brazen Borrower is very nice. Means even if a Great Henge gets resolved, I can deal with it. So I think I just play this Swamp, and next turn I've got Removal. Makes me a token, and I can also scry with the castle. And they Bone Crush their own thing to stop me getting my lifelink up, but that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Oh, I forgot to scry. That was silly. Well, I have 2 Extinction Events, so I might as well use one. Okay, opponent skips it up. I do not blame them. Okay, so I probably want these Blood Chiefs first. Shadow's Verdict seems good. Essence Scatter not quite as good on the play. Same for Neutralize. Probably cut a Shark Typhoon. I don't really want to cut a land. I mean, I know I can cut a land, but I don't really want to. So I think I cut Neutralize. Maybe 2 Neutralize. Do I want to bring in a Skyclave Shade? Because they're probably going to bring in something to deal with enchantments. No, I think I stay like this. Surely. Yeah. Okay, let's see what our opponents brought in. As I said, I imagine they have some enchantment removal. Okay, I've got some early removal. Yeah, look, this hand's not great, but I think it'll do. I don't think I'm going to get massively better hands anytime soon. Lead on this, then I've got Eliminate on 2, and Neutralize on 3. Blood Chief's Thirst is nice as well. More early removal. Let's see your Elemental. Oh, it's Scavenging Ooze this turn. So I think I just kill this now. I don't think they have any hasty 3-drops that I need to worry about with Eliminate. Could be a Brushfire Elemental, but which case we take 3, but I think I'd rather have gotten rid of the ooze there anyway. Okay, edgy. Edgelord Innkeeper. So I think I want to kill that this turn as well, in which case I can play this tap land to scry. Brazen Borrower. I don't mind Brazen Borrower actually. I want to kill this because I don't want them getting card advantage off it. Sure, stop my face. Giant. Like this, I think for blue. So we may just have to take a hit off the giant here. A little bit unfortunate, but you know, it's just where we are. Got it, neutralize held up, otherwise we can cycle and neutralize and play Frantic Infantry. Land's nice. Heartless Act's nice. We'll just say go here. So we've got Heartless Act to deal with the giant, and then a neutralize as well. We do take 2 here, but that's fine. Okay, so they haven't got the 1/1 either. I feel like that's leading up to a henge, so probably want to counter that. They just tapped, and say go. Choke Beast, okay. I can't play a Great Henge anyway because I don't have double green, but we'll bounce this token. Make their Lost Choke Beast a bit worse. Oh my lord, the lag is real. And I guess we play this out just for lack of anything better to do with our mana. Get in. I'd love to just cast this Shark Typhoon, but it's likely they've got a response. I kind of feel like I need to cycle it to draw a card. Ooh, double green, that sucks. Not what I want to see. So I am going to cycle this. I think I can make a 5/5. Yep. Land's not really what I was hoping for here. Let's take a peek at their hand. Let's do it. Okay, 2 questing beasts. That's pretty unfortunate. So actually I'm going to fire this off now, just in case I hit a Blood Chief's Thirst. I do not. Shadow's Verdict could be nice. I'll get rid of these guys. Unfortunately also get rid of my token and my Brazen Borrower. Buffers. Oh, so I kind of need that to actually become a creature. Need to let them do that somehow. It doesn't actually do anything about a So if I play this and then Shadow's Verdict, then I take 4 from the questing base coming down, 3, I take 8. Yeah, I don't think I can afford to do that. As much as this sucks, I think I need to hold this up to kill the questing beast. Yep, starts eating my frantic inventories. Unfortunate. Well, that's some powerful lag you've got going there. No questing beast. Interesting. If only I could let them. If only they could find a way to turn this into a creature. I could get rid of it with Shadow's Verdict. Oh, they're not even attacking. Cowards. Oh, Holy Mother of Flood. Oh Lord. Flood is real. The Flood is very real. So unfortunately if I cast this, I can't make a big enough shark. Just have to be patient, I guess. It's just unfortunate because Klothys is going to make racing pretty difficult. And Edgewalling Keeper means I can keep drawing. So yeah, we're not in a very good position at the moment. Yeah, this is where you really want something to slam the door shut, but unfortunately this doesn't quite cut it. So we'll just make the biggest shark we can here. So I'll get 10 mana, so I can make an 8/8 shark here. Good old QQ. If only I could find one more point of damage. Oh, nice. Nice, I can tag that questing beast. Punished for trying to be too careful. I wish this Castle Loch Twain was Castle Vantress instead. Obviously I can't afford to draw a card right now. Scrying would be very nice. Okay, so opponent goes up to 6 if they don't answer the shark this turn. It really doesn't matter. Bushfire Elemental. Okay, so I go down to 1. A good game and attack in for the win. We did it! Oh, that was close. That was tense. That was good. Alright, so that was a tidy little win against our Gruul opponent there. I would have liked to fit another game into this video, but the next game I have coming up is quite a long one, so that's going to be a video all by itself. It's a 45-minute slogfest against a big red deck, which was obviously pretty exciting for me because that's my pet deck. A little bit different to my deck. I'm tempted to say a little bit worse, but it was a fun game nonetheless. It was pretty close. Yeah, so look out for that. Probably next week going live. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this game. I do have some more games coming up with this deck for you. Although after the next couple of games I've hit a losing streak, so you'll see a couple of matches that I don't win. So keep an eye out for those ones actually, and let me know if you think there's anything I can or should have done differently, or any changes you think I should make to the deck, because this is still very much a work in progress. But anyway, if you've watched this far, thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons, helps me out a lot. And yeah, stay tuned for the next one. Stay brilliant, guys.